Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today, finally done with the NES system. So we're going to walk through it, kind of check some things out, and kind of get my view on the set. Really cool build. I love that they basically took this set and put it into two different sets, because you have the whole manual for just the console itself, and then you have a whole nother manual for just the TV itself. So if you have a good friend, life partner, husband, wife, whatever you have, and you're both into Legos, this would be a really cool set to do together. My wife kind of likes to do her own sets, and I kind of like to do my own sets, so sadly we don't really collab on stuff like this, but still really cool that they give you the option. I love that it's like two sets in one. Really cool. This kind of seems like one of those things where, you know, Lego would just make this its own set and make this its own set, so it is really cool that they combined it together. Really, in my opinion, smart move on their part. I've already gone through the console. Talked about pros and cons, and really my only con on this is that the mechanism for when you put the game cartridge in and push it down, it is kind of hard to retrieve it because it doesn't like to. There's an axle in there that is a little hard to get back into the return spot. You kind of have to tilt the console to get it into that spot. Other than that, that's my only bad point on that. Other than that, it's amazing. It looks amazing. The build was really awesome, really cool techniques. The controller is so cool. Looks very legit. Mostly printed parts, which is super nice. Literally, the only stickers that were for this set were two on the cartridge and one on the back of the TV. Other than that, the rest is all printed parts, so you gotta love the amount of printed parts that you get with this set. Now, we'll go to the TV. TV is so cool. You guys saw in the last really short video that I had just got the background play done. Like I said, that's probably the worst part of the whole build. It's just very time-consuming if you want to make sure all these one-by-ones are straight. It takes a lot of time. And you do want to make sure they're somewhat straight, because you can see in the front here the fitment is actually fairly tight, and as well with when it ropes around to the back. And so you want to make sure that stuff is well in place and straight. Underneath here, I'm not going to pull this off, but they do have the little thing for the Mario Lego sets where you can put your little Mario character on there. That's hidden underneath there. I thought that was kind of neat. The dials on the TV are really cool, and something even cooler is this knob here to change the channels actually clicks into place, and I love that. That is just super cool that they found a way to do that with a flexible axle and a gear. So that's really cool. And then, of course, the turning mechanism for it. It is a little hard to turn with one hand and keep it smooth. But you guys can kind of see how the Mario character goes through the landscape there. They're kind of utilizing one of these clear parts. Forgive me, I can't remember the name of that specific part. But it actually works out really well. Even at some of those sharper corners, it doesn't get stuck. It glides over everything really nice. Even when you go slow and give it time to find issues, it still just glides right over it. It is really cool how they figured out how to do that. You guys can see. Like I said, it's only stiff just because it is a lot of gearing, and this actual background is pretty tight when you put it together. And it makes it a little hard to spin fast with one hand without moving the TV all over the place. But you guys kind of get the gist of how that works. It looks really cool. Such an awesome feature to this set. They could have easily just made that a a fixed screen where you just built some of the picture and Mario kind of stayed stationary, but I love the fact that they took the time to make it where you actually can run him through a whole game pretty much. So that's really cool. All the little details, the different blocks you can hit, some of the little dangerous characters in there, some of the goodies you can get. So cool. But like I said, it is kind of a tedious thing to build. Other than that, though, not bad at all. I love this set so much. Brings me back to my childhood when I played this game on this console and on a TV like this. Really cool. I would strongly suggest, if you are a vintage gaming fan and you don't yet have this set, I would strongly suggest in getting it. Even if you just, if you don't intend on really playing with the TV or taking the game cartridge in and out, if it's just for static, I mean, that's awesome because it looks fantastic. So, another awesome addition to my vintage gaming series. We still have one more set in the vintage gaming series, and that will be the newer Pac-Man set. As you guys, if you've been following this series, made a trip to a Lego store back in late summer. Got all these sets, so we're finally to where we can build the newest out of all these sets, the Pac-Man. So we'll get started on that next. But for the NES series of this whole thing here, that's done. So we can try to find some space on the shelf. You guys could see we've already done the block, the mystery block, which is really cool. The Atari, which is super cool. And some of the stuff that the Atari includes. So we can add this to the collection and on to the next. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the NES videos, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to the Pac-Man videos coming up. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and until next time, take care.